Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of adventure seekers. Today, we're taking you to the enchanting land of France. From the romantic streets of Paris to the stunning French Riviera, we'll be counting down the top 10 must-visit places in this beautiful country. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the wonders of France together. Number 10. Normandy. Along the northwest coast of France, Normandy is famous for its modern history. The long beaches here are well known because of D-Day during World War, but there's much more to discover in Normandy. Beyond the beaches, Normandy is full of literary history and beautiful countryside. This area is known for its delicious cheese, with 4 famous types that come from here. The best part is Mont Blanc, which looks like a magical castle rising out of the sea. If you love cheese, you can't miss a cheese tour in Normandy. You'll visit towns like Camembert, Liverat, Pont-de-l'Evêque, and Neufchâtel. Each town makes its own special cheese and has a charming, authentic feel. There are also other memorable towns to visit. Stop by Barneville-Carteret to try shucking your own oysters or visit Honfleur. Honfleur is full of old half-timbered homes and is where the Seine River meets the sea. Normandy has a rich history. The region played a key role in World War, especially during the D-Day landings in 1944. Mont-Saint-Michel has a history dating back to the 18th century and has been a place of pilgrimage for centuries. So Normandy isn't just about history. It offers beautiful scenery, tasty food, and charming towns, making it a great place to explore. Number 9. Corsica. In the French Mediterranean, the island of Corsica stands out with its beautiful surroundings. Surrounded by sparkling emerald water, Corsica has both French and Italian influences. Known as the Island of Beauty, Corsica combines the best of both cultures. It has charming coastal towns, peaceful forests, and granite mountaintops. It's a big island with over 1,000 kilometers of coastline to explore, offering many chances to escape and relax. The turquoise waters along the coast are perfect for snorkeling and scuba diving, revealing amazing underwater worlds. After a day of swimming, you can enjoy stunning sunsets in Bastia, where you'll also find great restaurants and taverns. The next day, you can change things up by hiking into the forests and mountains. In the colder months, these mountains are covered with snow, offering a different kind of adventure. Corsica also has a rich history. The island has been inhabited since ancient times. It was once part of the Roman Empire and later came under the control of various powers, including the Genoese and the French. This mix of influences is reflected in the island's culture, food, and architecture. Napoleon Bonaparte, one of France's most famous historical figures, was born in Corsica in 1769. So, while Corsica may look like a peaceful paradise, it also has a fascinating history and a unique blend of cultures. It's a fantastic place to explore, with something for everyone. Number 8. Bordeaux. Some great wine regions made it onto our list, but Bordeaux might be the best of them all. Known as the wine capital of France, Bordeaux has a special elegance. This charm is enhanced by its 18th century architecture. In the heart of the town, you'll find the streets of Place du Parlement and Saint-Pierre. These streets are full of high culture, with chic cafes and outdoor seating where you can relax in the sun. Before you head out to visit some of the area's best vineyards, check out La Cité du Vin. This museum tells the history of wine in Bordeaux and is housed in an amazing building. To get there, you can take a nice walk along the River Garonne. Once you've visited the museum, you'll be ready to taste some local wine. Many of Bordeaux's top wineries are located around elegant chateaus, which are perfect spots for wine tasting. Bordeaux also has a rich history. The city was founded by the Romans over 2,000 years ago. During the 18th century, Bordeaux became a major trading port, which helped it grow and become wealthy. The beautiful buildings you see today were built during this time. The wine-making tradition in Bordeaux goes back centuries, and the region is famous for its high-quality wines. So, while there are many great wine regions, Bordeaux stands out with its mix of elegance, history, and amazing wines. It's a fantastic place to explore and enjoy some of the best wine in the world. Number 7. Lake Annecy. Chamonix might get most of the attention, but we think the real gem of the French Alps is the area around Lake Annecy. It's one of the largest lakes in Europe and is known as the cleanest too, thanks to its beautiful high alpine surroundings. In the summer, Lake Annecy becomes a perfect place to visit. The lake is a stunning blue, surrounded by lush green mountains with patches of granite. When the sun shines, the water looks even bluer, inviting you to take a swim. There's plenty to do besides swimming. You can go kayaking, paddleboarding, or sailing, as many boats take advantage of the great conditions. Lake Annecy has a rich history too. The lake was formed about 18,000 years ago when large glaciers melted. The town of Annecy has been around since the Roman times and has a long history of trade and culture. Walking through the old town, you can see historical buildings, canals, and the beautiful Annecy Castle, which dates back to the 12th century. The castle now houses a museum showcasing the area's history and art. So, while Chamonix is famous, Lake Annecy offers stunning nature, fun activities, and a fascinating history that makes it a fantastic destination in the French Alps. Number 6. Carcassonne. The walled city of Carcassonne sits high on a hill by the Aude River. Its original fortifications were built by the Romans around 100 BC, but much has changed since then. With no more surrounding threats, you can easily walk into this medieval city. The steep path might leave you breathless, but the moment you cross the drawbridge and see the turreted towers, it's worth it. Passing through the Narbonne Gate, you'll feel like you've stepped into a Disney fairy tale. Cobbled streets lead you along the walls, making it easy to imagine a soldier from the Middle Ages stopping you. As you explore, you'll see the Chateau Comtal, a castle from the 12th century. This castle is surrounded by cathedrals and has a dungeon underground you can visit. The walls of Carcassonne were expanded in the 13th and 14th centuries to protect against attacks. By the 19th century, the city had fallen into disrepair until a man named Viollet le Duc restored it, making it look as magical as it does today. Walking through Carcassonne is like traveling back in time. You can learn about its history while enjoying the fairy tale-like atmosphere of this ancient city. Number 5. Alsace. Jumping between the banners of France and Germany, the Alsace region is distinct from the rest of the country. This dual influence has given the region an old-world charm and a harmonious countryside that is truly unique. Germany's influence is clearly seen in both its food and buildings. The villages in Alsace are famous for their half-timbered houses and beautiful Gothic churches. Strasbourg, the capital, is a perfect example. In the La Petite France and Grande Isle neighborhoods, you'll find lovely old homes that showcase this unique blend of cultures. Taking the Alsace wine route, you'll travel through 170 kilometers of peaceful countryside. Each stop along the way features a charming village with great food and wine. One of the highlights of this route is Colmar. This town perfectly represents the best of the Alsace region. The surrounding hills make you feel like you're in a different world, far away from everything else. Alsace has a rich history, having changed hands between France and Germany several times over the centuries. This back and forth has left a lasting mark on the region's culture, language, and architecture. You can look forward to seeing many half-timbered homes with balconies full of flowers. Vineyards cover the hillsides like blankets, and the Rhine River adds a perfect touch to these fairy tale villages. The Alsace region is a place where you can enjoy beautiful landscapes, delicious food, and a unique blend of French and German cultures. Number 4. Chamonix. Tucked near Mont Blanc, Chamonix is a hotspot for mountain lovers and chalet fans. It's one of France's oldest alpine resorts, known for its stunning views and chic mountain culture. People flock here for epic skiing, mountaineering, and even marathons. The best part? You can ski all year round, especially at La Vallée Blanche Glacier, where you get a 20-kilometer ski run without interruption. But if you're not into that, there's plenty more. Chamonix has a lively community and charming town vibes. Imagine cozy cafes lining the streets, and every corner is a postcard-worthy scene. After your adventures, join the Ypres ski fun with live music, dancing, and maybe a bit too many drinks. As for history, did you know Chamonix hosted the first Winter Olympics in 1924? It's been a hub for winter sports enthusiasts and nature lovers for almost a century now. Number 3. Dordogne. In southwestern France, the Dordogne region is incredibly enticing thanks to its array of rolling landscapes, peaceful villages, and medieval bastides. It's a place where you can see some of the best of France's countryside, both in the towns and in nature. The Dordogne River flows through the region and gives it much of its beautiful nature. In the summer, the cool waters of the river are perfect for kayakers, swimmers, and people who enjoy fishing. You'll also find many people relaxing on the riverbanks, soaking up the sun. Away from the river, the rolling hills are great for hikers and mountain bikers. There are also tall, rocky cliffs where climbers can enjoy their sport. For a slower pace, you can explore the charming villages like La Roque-Ajac. This town has a bunch of sandstone houses surrounded by palm trees at the base of a big cliff. Another must-visit is the 13th century village of Dame. Dame is a bastide, which means it was a fortified town built in the Middle Ages. It has an archway entrance and a lively old town with shops and restaurants set in medieval buildings. The history of these bastides is fascinating. They were built to protect villagers during wars and conflicts in the past. Dame, for instance, was founded by Philip the Bold in 1281 and has stunning views over the Dordogne Valley because of its hilltop position. Visiting the Dordogne region is like stepping back in time. You can enjoy both adventure and relaxation while learning about the rich history of the area. Number 2. French Riviera. Stretching along the beautiful Mediterranean Sea, the French Riviera is a stunning place to visit. Located in southern France, this region enjoys sunshine almost all year round, making the blue waters look even more amazing. The coast is lined with charming towns from Saint-Tropez to Menton. These towns are full of life and have been attracting visitors since the 1800s. While the Riviera is famous for the glamour of Saint-Tropez, Monaco, and the Cannes Film Festival, there are many other hidden gems. Places like the hilltop villages of Anese and Saint-Paul-de-Vence and the perfumeries of Grasse are just a few examples. The beauty of the Riviera has inspired many famous artists, including Picasso, and you can see their works in local museums and art galleries. The French Riviera started becoming popular in the 19th century when British aristocrats began visiting for the winter. Soon, it became a hotspot for royalty and celebrities from all over the world. The region's mild climate and beautiful scenery made it a perfect retreat. Today, the French Riviera is known for its luxurious lifestyle, but it also offers simple pleasures like strolling through local markets, swimming in the clear waters, and enjoying the stunning sunsets. Whether you're visiting the famous spots or discovering hidden treasures, the Riviera promises a memorable experience. Number 1. Paris. There might not be a place on Earth that tops bucket lists more than Paris. Sure, you'll find the crowds here, but it's a city that has stood the test of time. If anything, that makes it even more romantic. This grand city, home to the Eiffel Tower and Notre Dame Cathedral, still captures the heart of even the most serious traveler. Paris is full of rich history, and you can see it on the buildings all over the city. There are many museums to explore, not just the Louvre. You can also visit the Musée de l'Orangerie and the Musée d'Orsay. Paris also has beautiful gardens like the Luxembourg Gardens. But the most captivating part of Paris is the people and the vibrant culture. A walk down the Champs-Élysées, the Latin Quarter, or along the Seine River will show you this. The best and cheapest way to get around Paris is on foot, and also by using the great underground train system called the Metro. Paris has a long and fascinating history. It began over 2,000 years ago as a small fishing village on the Seine River, settled by a Celtic tribe called the Parisii. The Romans conquered it in 52 BC and named it Lutetia. By the 5th century, the city became known as Paris, named after the original settlers. Today, Paris is known as the City of Light, a name it earned during the Age of Enlightenment when it became a center of education and ideas. It was also one of the first cities to have street lighting. Paris remains a hub for art, fashion, food, and culture, attracting millions of visitors each year. Whether you're exploring the historic sites, enjoying a croissant at a cafe, or walking through the charming streets, Paris is a city that blends its rich history with modern charm perfectly. That's it for the 10 best places to visit in France. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more travel tips and guides. Have you been to any of these spots or have other favorites? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bon voyage!